All that advice depends on people being able to hold on to their jobs, after all. Unfortunately, that's not a guarantee in this market. Across Silicon Valley, companies are now downsizing. Tech giants like Google and Meta have now announced job cuts. They are looking to squeeze every penny ahead of the looming financial crisis. Which companies have laid off so far? That's our question. How are they defending this move? Our next report gets you a roundup.
Silicon Valley, it is the engine of America's economic growth. But right now, it is stuttering. Cost-cutting is now officially hitting the tech industry. Its CEO Mark Zuckerberg has announced sweeping plans. Internal company teams are being reorganized, budgets are being reduced, and employees could be laid off. The immediate plan is to slash hiring of new employees. Plans to hire engineers will be slashed by at least 30% this year. Zuckerberg didn't shy away from revealing the reasons behind this move. He says an uncertain macroeconomic environment has made the changes necessary. While speaking to employees, Zuckerberg said he was hoping that the economy would stabilize, but it hasn't. Meta has been facing some tough times. The price of the company's shares have fallen 60% so far. One of the key reasons for that is falling revenue. In July this year, the social media giant released its quarterly financials. Meta's revenue fell by 1%. Profits were down by a whopping 36%. Zuckerberg himself has lost more than $76 billion since last year. That's more than half of his fortune. The times are tough, not just for Zuckerberg and Meta, but for other tech giants too. Reports say search giant Google has already begun laying off employees. The company runs a startup incubator within the organization. It's called Area 120. It has more than 100 employees. Google is said to have cancelled a number of Area 120 projects. As a result, more than half of employees within the team are now out of a job. Google's gaming service is being closed too. Stadia failed to gain traction among users, so the service will be closed and customers will be given a refund. Google is also implementing cost-cutting measures. The company is cutting back on travel and entertainment expenses. Google executives have told employees to refrain from holding over-the-top parties. The trend is clear. The tech industry as a whole wants to tighten its belt. The casualty is jobs. Going by one estimate, the industry has laid off some 32,000 workers already. Leading companies are cutting their staff. This includes names like Tesla, which axed 200 employees from its self-driving technology team. Crypto company Coinbase laid off more than 1,000 workers. Streaming platform Netflix let go of 450 employees in 2 months. And Twitter slashed its talent acquisition team by 30%. With Meta and Google announcing their plans to cut their expenses, job cuts across the industry could intensify.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.